What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to look at South Carolina's 2019 football schedule, and I'm going to predict every game. Let's go. Is Mac Brown. Yep, you probably heard of him. But South Carolina is better than North Carolina, more talented. South Carolina should improve on defense. Pretty much everywhere, pass rush, run defense, pass defense. They've been young, and Will Muschamp's been recruiting pretty well, but everyone's more experienced. The All-SEC rusher won them. If he stays healthy, I think pass rush is definitely going to be better. Yeah, pretty much everywhere has been young, and they had to throw some guys in the fire, like Muschamp said, but now everyone's more experienced, so the defense as a whole should be better. And for the offensive side of the ball, they really only lose Deebo Samuel. I mean, Jake Bentley's back, and he's here in his freaking 10,000th year, and got all these receivers that he's been throwing with, and, Deebo, even when he was injured, has been injured, wasn't much of a drop-off, maybe a little, but Bentley, he has tons of options at wide receiver. I mean, they're not going to have much of a drop-off, if any, on offense. Probably going to be better because, everyone's more experienced there too. So overall, I think South Carolina Gamecocks will be a better team. So they start off against North Carolina. I got that as a win. Charleston Southern at home, win. But this schedule, man, let's see. Alabama, Missouri, Kentucky, Georgia, Florida, A&M, and Clemson. I mean, you have the three top teams heading into this year in Alabama, Georgia, and Clemson. That in common with Texas A&M, and you play Texas A&M too. But besides the three top teams, you're probably playing another top 10 team in Florida and Texas A&M, and who knows how good Missouri, Kentucky are going to be. So this schedule is hard, to say the least. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember the last time you played the top three teams in the country, and I mean, these top three teams are pretty set. Clemson, Alabama, and Georgia. I mean, they're going to keep being good for years to come, just talent-wise. So, man. But, yeah, you play Alabama and Tua, and I just don't think, you got it at home, CBS, and, some people might pick South Carolina to win, but you just, I know it happened last time, 2010, but you can't predict South Carolina to beat Alabama. Alabama they don't lose games like this, especially not against a quarterback like Jake Bentley. So I got to give Alabama the win here. Now, South Carolina could make this game tough and show everyone how good they are, but I still don't think they're going to get the win. Then you go to Missouri. Now, this can go either way, depending on how good Missouri is. But I think Kelly Bryant's going to want to show people how good he is. Call me crazy, but I think Missouri's going to win this game. And South Carolina's going to go 2-2 here. I think South Carolina is just going to have a tough time with how much Kelly Bryant is going to run around Missouri's team, and I think Missouri's going to be able to put up some points here, and I don't think Bentley is going to be able to manufacture enough points for South Carolina. It's at Missouri. Call me crazy, but I think Missouri's going to win. I don't know, it's just a feeling. But then you get Kentucky at home. Now, Kentucky, they lose a lot of talent to the NFL here in Benny Snell, but I mean, they could be better than they were last year, even though they lost Josh Allen and Benny Snell, because as a team, they could just be better. And that wouldn't be good for South Carolina. But South Carolina, nevertheless, is going to beat Kentucky. Bentley is going to do good enough for South Carolina to win. And Kentucky, I think South Carolina, their defense is going to show out in this game. That's why I got them to win it. Then you get a bye week and go to Georgia in Athens. That's why I think you're going to lose. You're not going to Georgia's had South Carolina's number ever since Kirby's gotten here. South Carolina has played Georgia tough, but it's not going to be enough to beat them in Athens. You, no one can predict South Carolina going into Athens and beating Georgia. It's just most likely not going to happen. Same with Alabama. It's just not. So I got Georgia to win this game. Florida, boy, how many tough teams you got to play South Carolina? Man, you get them at home. This is going to be tooth and nail. I mean, really, this game could go either way. It really could. I mean, it's pretty 50-50 here, but I think Florida is just that little bit better to get the win, even though it is in South Carolina. Now, right now, we don't have the time of the game. If this is a night game, say, South Carolina has a better chance to win, but we don't know. I think Florida is just a better team, and they go into South Carolina and get the win. Because Bentley is just going to have a tough time with Florida, their defense. So I got to pick Florida to win this game. So that makes South Carolina 1, 2, 3 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 going into Tennessee, from what I'm predicting. And this is and as I said earlier, guys, I think South Carolina is better than they were last year. So the schedule is just tough. I mean, 2 of your first 4 losses are to Alabama and Georgia. So, and then the other one is Florida, top 10 team there. But then I think you lose a close game to Missouri at Missouri. I mean, it's really not a bad loss on there yet, but you're still 3 and 4 from what I'm predicting. So then you go into Neyland Stadium, and you got to win this game at Tennessee. I think you will. Tennessee is just they're trending upward, but not good enough to beat South Carolina, especially in Bentley's last year here. All the weapons he's got. So South Carolina makes it 4 and 4 here. Then you get Vanderbilt at home. You should win this game. Vanderbilt's bottom 2, if not the last team in the SEC this year. So gotta give them a win. So 5 and 4. Then you play App State. App State, they beat FBS team a long time ago, but everyone still thinks they're going to upset people. And if this were the first game of the year, everyone would be picking App State to win, but this is in the middle of the year, and South Carolina is not going to lose to App State. They've just got more depth, and by this time this year, App State is just not going to be on South Carolina's level here. 6 and 4. But then you got Texas A&M. You got to go to Kyle Field in College Station. Wow. So yeah, you got to go to Texas A&M with Kellen Mond. They almost beat Clemson last year, but South Carolina actually scored more points than Texas A&M. Clemson cannot stop Bentley. Bentley just lit Clemson up way more than even Alabama did. So if South Carolina is on offensively, they can light people up. That's what I think is going to happen in this game. South Carolina will light Texas A&M up. Bentley is going to come out on fire, wanting to prove himself. But, I think Bentley carries the team to the dub here in Kyle Field. Now, obviously, Texas A&M probably another top 10 team. So you got Clemson, A&M, Florida, Georgia, Alabama. That's probably 5 top 10 teams you got to play this year. Crazy. And I think you beat one of them here at Texas A&M. That's the one I'm picking you to win. Because Bentley, so that's 7 and 4. Going into, you get a bye week. Then Clemson at home. But, you're not going to beat Trevor Lawrence and Clemson. They beat Alabama 44-16 last year. And they're not taking any backseat to anybody. Clemson does lose people on the defensive line. But next man up, they've been recruiting as well as anybody on the defensive line. So that's not a problem. Secondary is always good. But Bentley is going to keep them in the game. But the weapons Trevor Lawrence has on offense. Travis Etienne, those are in the 2 NFL receivers he's got. I don't remember their names. But yeah, this is a loss for South Carolina. They're better than they were last year, yet they go 7-5. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You go 7-5 while beating a top 10 team, and 4 of your losses are 2 top 10 teams, so that's just kind of bad luck here. So yeah, that about wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you agree or disagree. I'll make sure to reply back. Thanks for watching.